Hello, fellow pipers. I hope you had a good International Pipe Smoking Day. And today I'm smoking Spinnaker by Sutliff. And it was gifted to me several months ago, actually, by Mike, Smoking Briar. And there you can tell I've smoked the thing down pretty good. It was almost, it had to be above 2 ounces. It was almost 2.5, 3 ounces, I think. He sent me a lot of Spinnaker. And it's really good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The quote of the day is from Albert Einstein, who said, "A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What more can a man want?" End quote. Albert Einstein. I spent the better part of the morning responding to the video entitled "Back from Boswell's." I never received so many kind comments on any video than this one. There were, I believe, at least 12 or 13 people commented. So I was using my new speech recognition system, and so I was able to, make them, my responses to your comments a little bit broader in depth, and that enabled me to do that. And I don't have to look up words, to spell. I'm a pretty good speller, but I tried some longer words. And it's quick. It really is. And there's a surprise in this video. I got my refurbished, reconditioned, and refinished Jorgen Larson freehand. It's an F grade, so he has the F grade is right in the middle, so it's a pretty expensive pipe. It ranges, I think, from the 735, to the 775 range. I don't like to talk about price, but I bought it new, and I paid. Actually, I got a good deal on it, so it took a couple $100 off, but that's what it lists for, between 735 and 775. And like I said, he has like a half a dozen grades that are lesser, if you follow me, than that. So the F grade is like right in the middle, with like 5 more to go to the A grade. But So this is a gorgeous pipe. Wait till you see it. Now, you might have seen it with the bamboo stem. You'd have to go back, and if you followed my videos, you'll remember that one. And in fact, it's on I think it's on my Facebook page. Wait till you see what he did with this baby. Drum roll, please. Look at this. Well, remember the bamboo stem. He replaced it with a briar stem. Look at the rim. How he sanded it down, how he got all the carbon crud off the rim. Or char, whatever you want to call it. It didn't look as good when I bought it, as far as the polish. Of course, like I said, I bought it now. But look at that straight grain. How he brought it out with his refinishing process. And look how evenly matched the original briar bowl is with the new shank that he put on it. Look at that, it's so evenly matched. When I got it, I couldn't believe it. I stared at the pipe for a good 20 minutes. No lie. Honest ninja, I just stared at it. I couldn't believe how beautiful a job he did on this. Like I said, I like it even better than the original. And of course it's going to get a softy. And if I smoke it at all, it's going to be just mattress. Just wooden mattress. No lighter. Not even a Calibri. Nothing is going to screw up my Larson. Now you see what I like about this? That master crafter did in Denmark. He's pretty old now, I think. But anyway, this part is perfect to put your finger over. See what I mean? It's a perfect thing that you can, you get the pipe a little hotter, but the back of the burn better by doing that once in a while. Well, it is gorgeous. Beautiful. So it's like a brand new pipe for me. So in essence, as my aunt used to say, in essence, it's a new pipe. So I have a new pipe to smoke. Well, when he saw the graining, he said, I'm going to turn this into something special for you. And he did. It's just a gorgeous job. Gorgeous job with a straight, and like you said, like you can see, it's a straight grain, a beautiful straight grain Larson. I had smoked this Spinnaker before, and I enjoyed it very much. Mike, of course, thanks again. But I've noticed if you've been to Boswell's, they want to know everything. The gang wants to know. And like I responded to someone, I said, what I like about the shop is, you go into these typical tobacconist places, and mostly cigars. Like they'll have a zillion cigars and like 2 cases of pipes if you're lucky. But this is a pipe shop, which is wonderful, wonderful. They don't mess around. Let's put it that way. Coincidentally, Tim was telling me that in a video they didn't really know about International Pipe Smokers Day at Boswell's, and I think one of them said, "Oh, it must be an internet thing or something," but they didn't. They actually didn't know. And if they did, they probably could add, sales on pipes and accessories if they'd advertise. But they don't need. I mean, it's just the standard in the industry. It's such a wonderful place. So they don't really need any advertising or anything. And their prices are, for their pipes, they're meant to sell. And he said the only thing that he didn't like was some unscrupulous people buy his pipes, and immediately put them on eBay and try to jack up the prices and make a profit. I would never do that. I love my pipes, and I only sold one Dunhill on consignment about a half a dozen years ago. I don't get rid of my pipes. If I do, I'll give them to somebody. But no, I think that's pretty low down to do that. So, fortunately, the majority of us in the pipe community are not that way. So, but if you're close up there, even if you're like within an hour, go pay them a visit. They are great. So I'm collecting Boswell pipes, in addition to K-Wood, but. And the shot shell pipe, as a matter of fact, I saw a couple guys eyeballing. It came up like, excuse me, my English is slipping. It had arrived freshly made that day, and so I scooped it right up. But thanks for all your responses. It's good. And people I hadn't seen in a couple months popped up on the video back from Boswell's, and I was really happy to see you folks that I hadn't talked to for a while. So it's back to responding on my recent vids, and on yours also. You'll be seeing a flurry of responses from me, comments from me on your videos. And you know what that means. Coming down to the end. Happy smoking!